everybody, welcome to another YDFLive show. My name is Stephen Aitchison, creator of Your Digital Formula, a program to help you live your passion, grow your tribe and transform your business. Okay, so today we're going to be speaking about the kind of Facebook news this week, and there's a couple of interesting things. Facebook news this week. What the hell have Facebook been up to this week? Okay, well, first of all, and this is really exciting for me, this is something I've been wanting for, I don't know, the last kind of 3 years, and I wished Facebook would do this. And they're currently testing it out. It's in testing phase just now in Australia, Canada, New Zealand and Ireland. And what you can now do is do Facebook ads for groups, or test Facebook test ads in groups. So basically what you're going to be able to do is test, kind of put an advert up and target it to a specific group or a group topic name as well. So I think that's going to be really, really exciting. So say, for example, you're a member of a brilliant group and it's got a lot of kind of thousands of kind of members, and you want to kind of target them or advertise to that specific group, then you can create an ad, and it's just like a newsfeed ad, and you can target it to that specific Facebook group. Hopefully that's the way they're going to work it. They're testing it just now, and I think that's going to be really good if they do kind of roll that out big time. Because there's a lot of groups I'm a member of just now, particularly kind of business groups, and I'm thinking this is my ideal audience, but you can't actually advertise in the groups itself. So they're testing out kind of advertising for groups as well, so that's going to be brilliant. So I can't wait till they actually bring out that, and hopefully it's going to be rolled out to everybody quite soon. And so once I start testing that as well, once I get access to that, I'll let you know how that goes. Because it is going to be really good, and we've got really, you can really target the group that you want and the kind of audience that you want as well. Right, Facebook, the second one is Facebook are releasing new events from the Facebook app. So basically what they're going to be doing is Facebook in your app are going to show, I think it's just on the iPhone just now and in America just now, but they're going to be coming out with this very soon for Android and everybody across the world. So basically if there's events happening in your area, say within a 10-mile radius, that Facebook will kind of show you those events that are happening in your area. And I think that's a really kind of innovative thing as well. So when you go onto your app, or there's a specific Facebook app for it, when you go onto the app, you can see events that are occurring in your local area. So for YDF Scotland, for example. So if you're within a 10-mile radius or 20-mile or 30-mile radius of Edinburgh, that kind of event would come up. And I'll need to do another event page for that because I've just got it closed just now for the YDF members, so I'll need to do another event kind of post for that. So that would actually show up in the app as well. So I think this is really quite innovative as well, and you can kind of check out the different events that are going on in your local area and check it directly on the Facebook app as well. So I think that's going to be good. And Facebook events are good. I think somebody's just kind of posted there. And Susan Jackman, nice. I love Facebook events. And Facebook events are really good. If you've ever checked them out, I've checked a few out. Some of them are online, a lot of them are kind of offline as well. And I think they're going to be, that particular kind of innovation is going to be really quite good as well. What else are Facebook doing? Yeah, this is a big one as well. I've been talking about this for a while, and I think some people can do it already, and there's ways to do it as well. But Facebook are rolling out the ability to view Facebook videos on TV screens using the likes of kind of Chromecast or Apple TV. So you can now have your Facebook show on Apple TV or the Chromecast, and Facebook are going to be kind of doing it whereby you can listen to the video, or you could listen to this live show, for example, and then at the same time you could be scrolling through kind of Facebook as well. So they're trying to get that organized just now, and I think they've done it already. And they're testing it out just now, so that's going to be really quite innovative as well. So imagine kind of your live show on Apple TV and somebody subscribes to you via Apple TV, your live show. So I think that's going to be really, really good as well, particularly if you're doing kind of interesting stuff kind of like this, like the YDF show, or Stephen Webb's show, or Maria Flynn's One Wise Life, or Natalie Musafia, or kind of Amanda Foy, kind of all those people doing kind of regular Facebook live shows. I think it's going to bring a new audience to you as well. And this is why I keep saying videos are huge for Facebook. you need to get into videos, you need to be doing the live shows. Even if you've not got a lot of likes on your page, you might have 1,000 likes on your page, but you could still have a large kind of Facebook following, kind of following your live shows as well, if that makes sense. So this will bring another audience to your Facebook live shows as well. And I don't know yet if they're going to kind of stream in the number of viewers watching it on Apple TV, for example, and that kind of transfers over to your Facebook live show, for example, or your videos, for example, as well. Don't quite know how the reach is going to be affected yet, so when they roll that out, I'll kind of let you know once I've tested it. So that's going to be good. Facebook have brought out kind of an instant articles webinar series as well. I'll put links down below for these as well, just to give you the details of everything I've been talking about today. So basically what they're doing, instant articles, it kind of came out last year, but nobody really kind of knew what to do, and you had to kind of link it to your blog, and there was an app for it, or a kind of plugin for it for WordPress if you had a WordPress, and nobody kind of really knew what to do with instant articles. But now obviously they're going to try and make it easier and feature instant articles as well for your Facebook page. And it just means when somebody kind of checks out your instant articles on their kind of Facebook app on their iPhone or their Android, it'll just come up instantly, because Facebook kind of load it instantly. They've got the kind of servers for it, and it'll just be loaded instantly, and that's going to be one of the big benefits for it. So that's going to be quite good as well. So looking forward to see what they're doing there. We have Facebook launches a kind of workplace for enterprise users. So if you've got a kind of a workforce, doesn't really apply to us, but I just thought it was quite interesting as well. Facebook, if you had a big organization, you could have a kind of Facebook just for your organization, if that makes sense. So I think that'd be really quite good, and it's another way to get Facebook kind of out there and people using Facebook, especially kind of workplaces. So they're going to make it look like Facebook, but it's going to be just for your organization. So if you've got an organization of 50, 100, 1,000, 10,000, you could have this kind of Facebook workspace as well. So they're rolling that out just now, and I think that could be quite big, but we'll wait and see how that goes. But I just think it's kind of exciting things that they're doing. This is all within the space of a couple of weeks that they're doing this. And the last one is Facebook ads monetization options for instant articles. And I think this is why a lot of people were put off kind of instant articles, because I would rather send people over to my blog that have got kind of ads on it for my programs, for affiliate programs, for kind of the network ads that I've got in there as well, the Google AdSense ads, and make money from it, rather than put up an instant article kind of on my page where I can't really monetize it. Now, there was a way of monetizing it before, but it's all very convoluted and it's all kind of hard to put together. You kind of have to go into developer mode and kind of look into it properly. But hopefully they're going to make that easier for us as well. So instant articles, kind of watch this space. This is going to be kind of big for them. They're going to make a big push once they make everything easier, and once everybody starts to kind of adopt this, the instant articles as well. So if you're getting money for it as well, why wouldn't you do that on your Facebook page? And if Facebook are going to be promoting it, which they will, they'll give you more reach for your instant articles. So that's going to be a really good thing as well. Dave Moore, I'd like an intranet, thanks. That would be good. Actually, I don't know how it's going to work. Actually, Dave, with the intranet, that's just for companies, and it's just kind of an intranet for that particular organization. So that would be good as well. So I would imagine that will be going on the intranet. The Facebook kind of workspace would go on to the intranet once it's kind of loaded up. I don't quite know how it's going to work yet, so I've not rolled out all the details, but that would be cool. And welcome to the show, Dave, as well. I've not seen you for a couple of weeks, actually, Dave. I thought your kind of Facebook page had kind of gone offline, but I know you're kind of revamping everything, so that's good. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you've done. And Dave Moore's going to be kind of speaking at YDF Scotland as well, and I might have something else up his sleeve, but I'm not going to tell you anything about that until he kind of lets me know. Yeah, so that's going to be brilliant. Dave Moore speaking at YDF Scotland. So we've now got all the speakers lined up for YDF Scotland as well, which is really, really exciting. I've also today finished the YDF sales page, which I've been trying to do for ages, to be honest, but it's been kind of put on the back burner. So I'll send a link and you can let me know what you think. I've just posted a link there to the new YDF sales page. And it's telling you all about the YDF program. So we're hoping to get new people in to the YDF program as well, just to expand the reach that we as a group, we've got all 262 members now in the YDF tribe. And between us, we're reaching about 100 million people per week. 100 million people per week between us. And so that's going to expand all the more. And I think between us as well, we've got about 10 million kind of followers as well, which is fantastic as well. So it's just really exciting times for YDF just now. YDF Scotland, YDF Monthly, YDF Programme. It's just really exciting times, and I can't wait to see what's going to transpire this year. Okay, so that's Facebook news for this week. I feel I should have a wee kind of news logo or news kind of something in the background or something, but I've not. So I'm going to go to any comments or any questions that you've got about social media, about Facebook, about online business. We have about 15 minutes. So if you've got any questions whatsoever about your online business, about an idea for an online business, anything at all, just put it in the comments, and Maria is kind of working with me in the background as ever, working hard in the background, kind of posting your comments and your questions. Okay, so we've got a comment from Dawn Ragsell Emery. I love that you answer and at least like every comment. You listen, thank you. Oh, thank you very much, Dawn. And that's something we kind of talk about in the YDF program. If somebody takes the effort or makes the effort to put a comment on your page or on your post or something, I think we should at least make the effort to at least like the comment or respond to the comment as well. Now, I know on the CYT page, I don't know how many comments I get per week on each post, but it's thousands of comments, so I can't get to every single one. But I try and make a point on the lives to at least like every comment and respond to kind of some of the comments as well. And this is on the YDF live show and the CYT live show as well. And on the CYT live show, we get about 600 to 1,000 comments per show. So it's difficult, but I try and do it. And if I'm being honest, I listened to, Maria, you're not going to like this, but I listened to your show on One Wise Life. And as I'm listening to your show, I kind of like all the comments from the CYT live show because I'm just on before you. But I still listen to you, and because your kind of live shows are brilliant. And that allows me the time to kind of like all the comments and respond to some of the comments as well. So yeah, thanks for that, Dawn. I really appreciate you saying that. I think it is important that you can at least respond to the people that are taking the time out to put comments on your posts. Anne Deals has just joined YDF Monthly as well. Welcome to YDF Monthly as well, Anne. Our next one is going to be the first Monday in March, so looking forward to that. Plus you'll get access to everything else. I don't know if that's what your comment's about. But yeah, I finally could sign up to the YDF Monthly, so excited. Sorry, I just kind of preempted that there. I'm really excited as well, and I think it's going to be really, really good. This one is going to be brilliant. The next YDF Monthly kind of live training, which is going to be the first Monday in March. So it's the first Monday of every month that myself and Maria Flynn get together on a live show, and we do kind of training for about half an hour to 40 minutes, and then we answer all the questions. We have a 40-minute Q&A session after it, so any question you have can get answered in the 40-minute Q&A, and you get access to the last 3 kind of live shows as well. So I'm excited to have you in as well. And I know you had some trouble signing up, but we managed to get that sorted out, which was brilliant. Catherine Cox, thank you for the link, Stephen. I'm definitely going to check it out. Brilliant, Catherine. I've kind of put links all over the place this morning because I was kind of on fire this morning. I thought, right, I had a rocket up my arse, and I thought, right, I need to do this, need to do that, need to do this. And so managed to get a couple of things kind of finalised and sorted out, and the YDF sales page was definitely one of them. I've been meaning to do that for ages. Amanda Forte, multitasker. I've been doing loads of things this morning. And we're trying to get myself and Maria Flynn are working on a sponsorship package to get people to sponsor the YDF Scotland kind of program as well. And it's not quite as easy as it looks. We've got to really make it about kind of the sponsors as well. So we're doing that as well. That's going on in the background. Kind of poor Maria, I'm just kind of lumping all this stuff on her while I'm doing my stuff as well. We've got a question or a comment from Robin Rajmunger. I missed the announcement of what's new with Facebook. Robin, if you watch the replay, you'll be able to catch it. We've got 6 new kind of things with Facebook that are coming out. So if you watch the replay after this, you'll be able to catch exactly what's going on new with Facebook. Dave Moore has got a question. What do you think is the biggest difference between online business and physical street businesses? I'm always amazed at the sharing of info and help with online, which never happens in other businesses, as we tend to want to maintain secrecy in the real world. Online doesn't have that. People share and help. I think, Dave, it's a brilliant question, but you've kind of answered that there just now. If you've got a brick and mortar business, usually people are not in the mindset of kind of getting other people to talk about it, and it's just a social thing. It's really about a kind of social thing. What I love about some of the offline businesses is the way they do business kind of online as well. Like Starbucks, for example. So they've got a big offline presence and they've got a big kind of online presence as well. So I like the way they kind of do that. So they've mixed the two together. But offline businesses who are like kind of brick and mortar businesses, there's no kind of interaction there with the owner. Like, I'm kind of the owner of Your Digital Formula, obviously, and people kind of write to me every single day or in the groups, kind of on the pages that I've got as well, and kind of doing the lives as well. You don't have that in an offline business. And so many offline businesses could be doing exactly what I'm doing today. So imagine if you had a jewelry shop, for example. That's an offline business and it wasn't part of a chain. You were just a kind of small shop. You could be doing lives like this, showing you how you kind of cut the diamonds, or if you kind of do that in the background, showing you kind of how diamonds could be made, or the carats of the diamonds, and how you can test diamonds to see if they're real and stuff like that. There's so much stuff that offline businesses could be doing online, as well as having the offline presence. So I think it's that social thing, Dave. There's not that kind of social tribe kind of thing with an offline kind of shop. So I think that's a huge difference. But brilliant question. A question from Stephen Webb. Do interviews live on Facebook really help? I'm interviewing Anela Wetter, brilliant. Later about her new book. What software? I don't know if you can do that. I believe you're using OBS, Stephen. So I'm sure you can do that on... You can do that on OBS. And basically what you're going to be doing, I should have done a video about this actually, because I kind of figured it out myself and it was a pain in the arse. But with Wirecast, what you can do is you can bring in a screenshot from Skype. So you get Anela Wetter on Skype and you kind of make another kind of screenshot just for Skype, and you bring the two of you together. And so you join the two kind of main kind of areas together, you on camera, the Skype, join it together, and you can get them side by side, hopefully. I don't know if OBS can do that, but I'm sure they can. So I think that would be the best way to do it. But Facebook are looking to bring it. They've got it for mentions just now. And it's only for people who've got the blue tick, whereby you can interview somebody else kind of side by side if you've got the mentions app, but you can only do it kind of on the phone just now. It's a pain in the arse if you can't do it via computer. But that'll be coming out this year sometime, where you can go straight to your computer, you can invite somebody else in, you'll go side by side and you'll be able to interview them. And I know kind of BeLive.tv, Zane Baker, he uses this just now to bring in other people. And we've tried this out, myself and Maria Flynn, we tried the BeLive.tv out and it didn't really work. To be honest, my side was slow, it kind of froze, and Maria's side was okay. So it was difficult to do the interview like that. So once there's going to be more stable kind of software out there, I think it's going to be brilliant for everybody. And definitely it works. I kind of done an interview with Terry Cole on my CYT page, and it kind of got double the viewers than it normally gets. I think it had about 40,000 viewers. Not at the one time. I think there's about 1,000 and odds on at the one time, which was really good. And the shows I do myself don't have that many. I think the highest kind of number of people I get on at any one time is about 600. Normally it's around 300, 400 at any one time. And then you get the replay kind of views after that as well. And obviously you can promote it as well with a boost or kind of an advert as well. So yeah, I definitely think it helps, Stephen. I think it's going to be good once I have a more stable platform for bringing other people in. And I've got, just now, I've not got a stable kind of internet connection, which is a pain in the arse. I've got a business kind of internet program, but the upload speed is only 5 megabits per second. And you really need, that's the lowest kind of quality. You would need 5 megabits per second to do kind of stuff like this, to do the live shows. And to do interviews, you'd need, I would imagine, about 10 megabits kind of per second, because you're going to have different programs in there streaming. So I'm going to get a dedicated line. There's going to be upload speeds of 50 megabits and 50 megabits download speeds as well. So that's coming in 65 days time. And that's when I'll be doing interviews a lot more. I'll be doing an interview every week on the YDFLive show, and I'll be doing an interview every week on the CYT live show as well. So looking forward to that. But good question again. Stephen Webb, yeah, OBS can, I believe. Awesome, can't wait for that. Brilliant. So I think that'll be good if you're kind of interviewing an Wetter as well. I know she just brought out a book, I think, was about the law of attraction, how she attracted her ideal kind of husband. So I've seen that on your page, Stephen, so that's going to be great. Dave Moore, saying thanks for that. Thanks very much for the question, Dave. Really appreciate it. See if there's any more comments or questions. I think we're about up to, yeah, we're up to 25 minutes. Susan Jackman is saying, on board with the lives and videos. Brilliant. That is brilliant, Susan. Saying awesome. I think that's old comments actually I'm looking at here. No, it's not old comments. So I'm just scrolling through the comments just now, just to see if there's any, I've missed any questions or anything. I don't think I have. Okay, that's it. I think that's it for today. So Maria Flynn, can't wait to meet you, Dave, in Scotland. Maria Flynn's going to be speaking at YDF Scotland as well, as is Dave Moore, and Maria's just kind of writing to Dave there. And Dave is really funny. I kind of spoke to him a couple of weeks ago via Skype, and he's really kind of funny as well. He's just kind of NLP expert, loads of stuff he does, kind of HPT transformation as well. So he's going to be brilliant at YDFLive Scotland, and I can't wait for that event. And we'll just kind of finish the page and put the packages together. So it'd be brilliant to see you kind of YDF Scotland as well, if you could make it. And deals, how will I receive the needed info and access for YDF Monthly? And you should have had an email about that, because we've already added you to the YDF Monthly. So you should have had an email with your login details. So check in your kind of spam folder or your junk kind of mail folder first, and it should be an email from Stephen Aitchison Business Programs. So you should see that in your email somewhere. If not, just write to myself or Maria and we'll get you sorted out there. So don't worry about that. We'll get you kind of access as soon as. Okay, that's it for today. Hopefully, whatever you're doing today, you're going to have a brilliant day. And I'll catch you tomorrow with a live Q&A as well, so you can ask any question at all. I know we do a Q&A at the end of every show, but this is kind of dedicated to kind of questions and answers. We'll be able to dive deep into your questions tomorrow as well. So Friday is Q&A day today, so get those kind of questions kind of lined up in your mind for tomorrow. And until tomorrow, have a brilliant day and namaste. Take care.